Welcome to the Heart Smarts virtual series. There are 9 lessons to help you shop and choose healthy foods. Please complete the survey below the lesson after each video you watch. If you received Heartbucks to be used at a corner store near you, please review the examples of foods you can purchase at the end of this video.
Hello, my name is Odalis and I'm a SNAP Ed nutrition educator with the Food Trust, and today I'm here to talk about the benefits of eating whole grains and high fiber foods. And then I'll be making a delicious taste test featuring some ingredients you can find at your local corner store. And at the end of the video, there will be a quick survey to take. There are many different types of whole grain foods that provides with high fiber found at your local corner store. Some examples found at my local corner store are whole wheat bread, whole grain pasta, oatmeal, cereal, and popcorn. Can you think of any other whole grain foods or high fiber foods found at your local corner store? So My Plate recommends that you make 1/4 of your plate grains and half that being whole grains. Think about the foods and meals you had yesterday and how that could fit into My Plate. So you may be thinking, how do you know your product is whole grain? So we should be looking at the ingredients. So in a moment, we're going to be looking at a close-up of the ingredient list that should be labeled whole. So try adding whole grain ingredients to your meals. So right now we're gonna walk through our visual. So for breakfast, try choosing whole grain cereal or oatmeal. For lunch, you could choose 100% whole wheat bread or whole grain tortillas for your sandwich. For snacks, try a whole grain granola bar. And then for dinner, you could choose brown rice, whole wheat pasta for your meals. And look for a close-up of our visual and take a minute to review. So now take a moment to think about how you could add whole grain foods to your meals. So take a moment, pause this video, to go to your kitchen to look for your favorite grain product and look at the ingredient list to see if it's a whole grain product. So high fiber foods are great for many different reasons. The first one being your heart health. It helps in reducing cholesterol. It helps in maintaining a healthy weight because whole grain products keep you full longer. It helps maintain blood sugar and it helps aid digestion. If you have children, set an example by eating whole grain products, fruits and vegetables with your meals and snacks every day. Encourage your children to try new foods. It may take up to 10 times before the new food's accepted. So you can start by mixing half refined and half whole grains. In a moment, you'll see the close-up of our Get Heart Healthy card. And in the front, you'll see how to read the nutrition label and Get Heart Healthy tips. And in the back, you'll see the shopping list and a guide on how to choose whole grains. Alright, right now I'll just be demonstrating our taste test. So we're taking our whole grain cereal. And we're going to pour about a cup. Perfect. You can pour it right into your bowl. And then you can take your favorite fruits. Right now we're going to be using strawberries. We're going to measure out about a third of a cup. And then add it right to your cereal. And then use your favorite low-fat milk. And in a second, you'll see a close-up of our different whole grain recipes.
Hello, today I will be teaching you how to make a fruity homemade oatmeal. The first step to any recipe is always to wash your hands for at least 20 seconds with soap and water. For this recipe, you will need 1.5 cups of old-fashioned rolled oats, 2.5 cups of water, 1/4 cup of raisins or currants, 2 apples, cored and chopped, and 2 teaspoons of cinnamon. This is all the ingredients that I use to make my fruity homemade oatmeal. Before you can proceed with the recipe, it's important to wash both the apples so that they can be safe and clean for inclusion in the recipe. Now that the apples are nice and clean, it's time to chop and core your apples. I cut mine into about 1-inch pieces. I'm using Honeycrisp apples, but there are all different kinds of apples you can use, such as Red Delicious, Gala, Granny Smith, and more. Now that the apples are all chopped up, it's time to move on with the recipe. So to start, we're going to take all of these ingredients and mix them together in a big bowl like this one. First, I'm going to add my oats. Oats are an excellent source of fiber, which is healthy for our cholesterol and also for our digestion. Next, I added my raisins. I chose golden raisins, but feel free to choose your favorite type of raisins for your recipe. Next, I added 2 teaspoons of cinnamon. Next, we're going to add the apples. Apples are an excellent source of vitamins and minerals, as well as fiber. Next, we're going to add the water to the mix. Once all the ingredients are added, we're going to stir it up. We want to make sure all of the ingredients are evenly combined in the bowl. Then we're going to transfer the ingredients from the bowl to the saucepan. Once all of the ingredients are in the saucepan, set the stove to medium heat until the oatmeal reaches a light boil. Remember to stir occasionally to make sure the oatmeal cooks evenly. Once the oatmeal reaches a light boil, lower the heat and let the oatmeal simmer for a few minutes. Remember to keep stirring. Once your oats and apples are nice and soft, It's time to eat. This recipe makes 4 servings, so it's a great quick and easy, but healthy and nutrient-dense breakfast option for a family. It's especially great during those cold winter months. This oatmeal is an excellent breakfast choice because it's full of nutrients, it's a great natural energy source to start your morning, and the high fiber content will help keep you full throughout the start of your busy day. Best of all, it tastes delicious. I hope you enjoyed learning how to make this fruity homemade oatmeal, and I can't wait for you to give it a try.
Thanks again for joining us, and come back next week as we go over our proteins lesson. And don't forget to take our short survey.
If you received Heartbucks to be used at your local corner store, take a look at the back of the buck to see the healthy foods you can buy. Some examples are fresh fruits and vegetables, canned or frozen fruits with no added sugar, canned or frozen vegetables with no added salt or that are low sodium, non-fat or low-fat milk or yogurt, whole grains where the first ingredient says whole, no added sodium or low sodium beans, nuts, or seeds, healthy proteins like eggs or peanut butters, and healthy beverages like water or 100% juice.